Today I'm going to share with you a little pocket radio, AM, FM, Sears Roebuck, not a silver tone. It's dead. Nothing. No, nothing at all. Got the back off of it. Got the battery, everything. Looks in order. So I'll just check in some capacitors at first, diodes, and then transistors. How many transistors are in here? Does it stay? No, but Sears Roebuck, model number 29324151700. Long numbers. I think you can get away with the stock number 24151, but I'm not sure. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 here, so there's got to be the matched pair of output transformers. A couple of them push-pull type, reverse phasing, of course, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 transistors, and nothing. So I'm going to have to take it out of the board, out of the case, and see what we're up against. And as soon as I do, it's all the way up and you got nothing. It's just dead. As soon as I do, I'll get back with you. But it's neat. I'm pretty sure I checked that. Let it heat up there. Yeah, I'll talk about battle scars as it's heating up. Now I won't be able to see it. I hope you can see this, because this LED light is causing also EMI problems with even LED lights. Okay, I'm heated up here. Let me get this out of here. Uh-oh, it sounds like this thing's getting clogged up. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, there it is. It's out of there. I just almost hit my hand with that thing. Now we're going to try it back with AM. Now we're on AM battery.
Decisive, who's strong.
There it goes.
And they know that he's
So this is definitely
and
FM. I think it's an
better
FM.
negotiator in the world than Donald Trump.
Yeah, well, I'm praying that we can put an end to this.
This is the FM. All right, we'll go FM with it.
Johnson, we appreciate the endorsement for the man. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, and enjoy life.
See, you ain't got even no static. Well, you do, but you got it. That's this. It's for the FM detector, if that'd be, and there's no numbers on it to be seen. Even with my magnifying glass, I can't find no numbers on it, so I don't know what it is. We know it's a Zener diode. It looks like a 1 watt, and it's got to be some kind of detector, or what kind of frequency or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to look just for one that size for a detector or something maybe and get one. But that's all I know. But I know I'm pretty sure that's the problem with this FM reception or lack of reception. So, all right, I'll get back to you as soon as I can pick up a diode for replacement. I got the FM going. It's actually clipping.
Well, we made it,
Let's see
baby.
if long it is.
We made it.
Don't want my transmitter to be too high.
Well, they probably wouldn't find her till the next day. Even a director wouldn't dare disturb her if he got
Okay.
no answer to get him.
Problem? First of all, this FM IF right here, it wasn't soldered as far as the mount, the frame. It was flopping around in there, so I threw some solder in it. And it still don't look like I did a good job. I say, if it don't move, I got it. It got it. And then I threw some on the other side. Okay, then I took out this transistor right here because I was using my signal tracer. Sometimes they don't, they pick up the transmitter, but I got away with it on this one. And I thought that was bad, so I pulled it out, soldered it back in because it was good. You know what, this is a pointer. And like I said, then I soldered these two as I soldered that transistor back in there. Where's my bearing here? Right here. Here, and there. These three. Then I soldered that back there, and it started to kind of work.
So me giving direction. We're supposed to be silent.
But as I was going to turn the board around, and I put my finger on this transistor here. It's a PNP B542, and I found an equivalent to be a BC327. It's a lot smaller, but it don't get hot. And I checked the resistors and the capacitors in that circuit, and they were good. So there's no reason for that. Yeah, it's hot. I mean, that's hot. It's cold. That one, I put my infrared thermometer on it, and it was 125 degrees, you know, which is really hot. So I changed that one.
A month went by. Of course, Denny and I didn't dare see much
And
of each
that's
other,
it.
but things were going along.
I forgot I wanted to take, when I took it out, see if my AM worked. I know it would. This is a preamp for the FM. They got a driver. I'm assuming. Well, there's 4 of them over here. I think maybe 2 to push and pull. And then you got the preamp and a driver. And this, I think, was the preamp for the FM. Was it? I could check these two here to see the numbers, and I can tell they're push pull. But yeah, this one here, then you can see how much smaller it is. But it's its equivalent, PNP equivalent, and it's cold as ice. So that's the fix. I have to break off wires. I have to solder all this shit back. So I got a lot of soldering to do. The antenna, this 2 wires broken off from the speaker to this jack.
Right now, our together. Before Shopify, did you
They
find
get it
yourself
back into
wondering,
its
where are my
case.
sales at? But
But
now you're selling with Shopify.
I'll show you once it's back in the
Platform
case.
supercharging your selling. You have no problem selling online, in person,
And this one was a little tricky, and wasn't an easy fix, but that's it as good. I have a box of radios that I was showing you, and I still got another big box, and I still got some in that box. But what I want to do is I want to wrap this one up, and then I'm going to go back to the vacuum tube radios. I've done, excuse me, I've done a few of these, and I'll go back to, but, I'll come back to these later, but I've kind of missed my vacuum tubes now. Okay, got it back in its case. Went back nicely, like from the factory. So the capacitor. What's that? Piece of solder? That's not no good. Anyway, the capacitor was for one causing the AM, and then a combination of soldering and this transistor for the FM. Even though it checked great on the tester, and on my little, I don't know if I ever showed this one to you. This one checks just about any component you throw at it, and I could show you real fast. Don't really matter. It did, because the pinout on this little one here was different than this pinout on here, so this helps you determine, as long as which is the emitter, base, and collector. But let's see, you gotta turn it on. This thing is a little. I put it on an acrylic board and a battery clip. Hot glue to switch on, because it kept running the battery down. So I put a switch on and I corrected that. Okay, now we got that, as long as they ain't touching. Super thin. Hopefully you'll see that. Let me turn this light off, maybe you can see it better. This is PNP. Collector, emitter, and base, and you can see arrow going in, which shows it's a PNP. And it shows good. Well, it'll show good, so I didn't bother checking it with my, see, it's still in the memory right now, so I can take it off. But, you can put a diode on here. It'll show a diode, a resistor. It'll show a resistor, capacitor. I could have checked my J-fit on this, and I didn't think about it. I decided to use the... but I've had this quite a while. It's a really nice unit. We're checking various components, even coils. Tons of stuff. But anyway, then I used this signal generator. I've got my Heath kit with the Magic Eye. I prefer that one, but I built this one because it was a kit that I bought, and I put this together. I think I got a video on it. And LED light. And supposed to have a little battery connector on here, but I just said heck with it. I'll put these on there and use my DC power supply. But so I used this one. Unfortunately, though, with these, you get this, you pick up the transmitters. But this was FM and this was on battery, so it wasn't too bad. I got in there and I thought it was this one, because I was getting it here and there, but I determined, well, after that I wasn't getting it. So I said, okay, let's take this capacitor out. And no, it checked good. But anyway, this is the one that I soldered right here. And there's the transistor. So I got it hooked on my DC voltage supply, so use a battery. That is FM. Up is FM. I'm down is FM. And it is down. That's AM. FM.
I'll never know why I left the dining salon without telling them. Certainly they...
So, it's working fine. This used to belong to a person named, they engraved it in there, McGarthland. Well, Mr. McGarthland, probably worked when you had it. I made this little battery thing to put back in there. Keep the battery from touching these components. And I see my battery soldered back in there. I mean my antenna, my jack. I checked the jack and it's works properly. It's got that little 2.5 millimeter in there. But I have an adapter for the convert it to 3.5.
I'll arrange it for early tomorrow morning. Most of the passengers will be asleep.
It's really nice.
Thank you. I suppose it's rather unusual, but...
If I clip it like that with that distorted sound, it means
I haven't conducted a burial at sea since the last war.
it's got great
However, I'm not entirely
output. So, yeah, that's it. Got the AM and FM working. And I've been running a while now. And it's a nice little radio. I like Sears back in the day. Especially when you could order stuff from the catalog and things like that.
You had...
This is a Sears Roebuck. It's not a silver tone.
I know what you're going to say. I had no right to be here or to listen. However, it's fortunate that I did.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that it was Mrs. Prescott's.
But nevertheless, well, I hope you enjoyed this repair on this little AM/FM. I'm going to start back on my vacuum tube radios now. I've got tons of more of these. I got another 3/4 of a box of these, and then another full box of them. And when I get bored, I'll get them, but I won't probably video them unless,
Sure about that, aren't you?
Of course.
So I'll go back to the vacuum. This will be the last one for a while on the transistors.
However, I'm going to ask.
Pocket radios. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with a vacuum tube restoration. These are not restorations, these are just repairs. So thanks for watching.